Getting motivated, how to get juiced up to achieve anything that you desire. Hello and welcome to part 1 of this 6-part e-course, Getting Motivated. Hi, I'm Selina Stone, a Master Life Coach and Casting Director, here to guide you through this series. Now, you can download a written copy of this course at selinastone.com under the heading e-courses. So, how do we get juiced up about life? What must you do? During the next 6 sessions, we will tell you what exactly motivation is and how it can be brought into your life to help you perform better. First of all, I want you to do 2 things. 1, write down how you would define motivation. It is a common word we all use in daily life, but how many of us have actually paused and thought about what it really means? Please write in the box on your worksheet whatever you feel motivation is. 2, having defined motivation, write down how you feel when you are motivated based on your definition. Jot down in it such things as how you feel, what you think, and how you act when motivated. Additionally, give 1 or 2 examples of occasions when you have been motivated by someone or something. Now, have you done that? Okay, now let us see how the Chambers Dictionary defines the word motivate. Here it goes. 1, to be the motive of something or someone. 2, to cause or stimulate a person to act, to be in the underlying cause of an action. He is motivated to work hard by the chances of earning a promotion. According to the freedictionary.com, motivate means to provide with an incentive, move to action, to impel. Simply put, motivation is just something that drives you to action. So now fill in all those things that you feel are stopping you from being motivated and taking action. Go ahead. Write them all down. Next, how to get motivated. Now look at the worksheet in front of you. Is there something that you wish to change in your life? If so, it requires some confidence to do that. Now, here is a formula that I have introduced it to you before. It tells you how much the change means to you. So once again, I'm going to introduce to you the change formula. A change can be something that is either necessary or just a luxury. In such a situation, making a decision on whether at all the change is required is pretty difficult. This formula comes as a boon to you at this forked road. It will help you understand the forces at play in making a decision. The change formula is a simple equation that you can apply whenever you are faced with the responsibility of taking a decision as to whether something should be done or not. And this is how it goes. Let's see how good your memory is. D times V times P is more than C. D stands for the dissatisfaction with the status quo. First of all, you must be really discontent with the way things are at present. V is for vision. You should have a clear vision of the situation that you look forward to attaining through the change. You should also be clear as to why you want it. P is for practical steps. You should be aware of the steps involved to implement the change. An action plan detailing the things that you need to do has to be drawn up. D times V times P is the formula of your desire for change. And C is the cost of changing. What will you have to let go in order to make way for the change? How much will the change cost you? Will it affect your beliefs and ideologies? Now, the underlying rule is that you will proceed with the change only if your desire to change is greater than the costs of the change. Now, remember the story about Nancy and the sweet shop owner? I mentioned it in a previous course. Please view your worksheet to refresh your memory, but for Nancy, the cost of changing far outweighed the returns she would get. She had no motivation to change. She saw, as per the formula above, that the cost of changing would be greater than the desire to change. She was happy with her weight. She relished food, enjoyed socialising and going out. The last thing she wanted to do after a hard day's work was work out in the gym and eat a lettuce leaf for dinner. She would at any time opt for relaxing at home with a bottle of Chardonnay. People seem to be pressurised to remain thin these days. Had Nancy gone ahead with her diet and exercise plans, she could have become thin. Nevertheless, would she be happy? Probably not. As Anthony Robbins says, achievement without fulfilment is failure. Numerous people fret over their figure and take up diets as an attempt to reduce their weight. However, the same people break their diets or give up on their exercise regime as they find it too difficult to take. This happens as they haven't carefully considered the sacrifices they will have to make in order to succeed in attaining their goal. Instead, they start, make some progress, and then decide to give up. People don't mind making short-term sacrifices. They tend to give up once they find that the sacrifice has to be extended in order to succeed. They should identify potential problems before going ahead with change. This can be done using tools such as the change formula or by listing the pros and cons of change. That way, they would be walking into change fully prepared to face the concealed problems and challenges. In 9 out of 10 cases, giving up halfway through an effort to change results in yet another blow to one's self-esteem. Comments like, "I have no willpower," probably means that you enjoy doing something else more than what you're actually doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Thus, whenever you arrive at a point where you have to make a decision on whether change is required or not, think of the formula. Work it out by yourself and make a strict decision with the confidence and conviction that you are doing the right thing. Now is the time to look back at the instances you have jotted down earlier, where you felt a lack of motivation. Here, apply the change formula and see what dynamics are at play. Should I change? Remember, D times V times P equals C. Well, this module ends here. Just a little taster, short and sweet to get you started. There is more to come, so stay tuned for part 2. Finding something to get you up early and keep you up late. And remember, if at any time you wish to download this course so that you may fill in the questions on the worksheet, then please go to www.selinastone.com under the heading e-courses. As always, until next time, be lucky.